Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be covering another yet very useful topic, and that is that we'll be seeing all the string manipulations and all the new activities you can say that have been introduced under the string manipulation heading or category. So one by one we're gonna see how to use it, how to practically implement it. So let's get started. These are just two, you can say, examples of the string that I have here, which would help us in demonstrating the activities. So one is str example, which has, hi, I'm doing good, this is my number. And the other one has all the alphanumeric characters and special characters mixed, a string mixed containing all these things. So let's get started. So let me type here str. So we'll be able to see here all the, you can say, activities that are present under string. So it's here, yeah. So is match, matches, modify text, replace, and text to left and right. So let's start one by one. So is match and matches, they both deal in with regular expressions. The only difference being, as the name suggests, is match when it says, so it checks whether that particular string contains that regular expression or not. There is a match or not. So it would return us a Boolean variable indicating, if you can see, so it's an out argument having Boolean type. So it would only indicate us whether it is present or it is not present. That's it. It would not return us that matching string, but it would only return us yes or no. So we'll pass it the input string as str example. Now over here, as you can see, it says, hi, I'm doing good and my number is this. What if I wanted to extract this number? So I'm going to write a regular expression to extract this number from here. And that would be that I'll say in obviously double quotes because you have to pass a string. Pattern must also be in the format of string. So I would say the number must contain 0 to 9 digits and the repetition could be 10. Now suppose even if the code, the country code is even appended, if it's 9 1 and then the number starts. So it could be anything between 10 to 12. Or even if it's not a phone number, it's an invoice number, or if it's a PO number, anything, and we are sure, or we recognize this pattern that it could be between 10 to 12 digits. So we have said it, the digit has to be between 0 and 9 and the repetition could be between 10 to 12. It means that the digit can be 10 digits, 11 digits, or 12 digits. Then rejects option, we have that we want to ignore case or we do not want to ignore case, or multi-line, compile, single line, whatever. But if you're going with numbers, then obviously ignore case doesn't work because there's no casing in case of numbers, but there is casing in case of when you deal in with alphabets. Now I'm going to say that I'm going to store it in match exists. Is match exist? I'm going to drag in a right line here and I'll see whether the match is there or not. And I'll convert it to string. And if there is a match, if there is a match, now I'll say that, okay, if it's true that if the match exists, then get me that value which matches. Then over here, I'm going to use matches. So I'll say str example. I'm going to pass that same pattern here. I'll copy it and paste it here. I'm going to pass that same pattern here and I'm going to store it in, you can say, phone number variable. Okay, so, and now over here you can see the result is a collection. Okay, so now if I have to print this thing, it is a collection. If it means that if there are multiple occurrence that matches with that pattern, then I can display all of them by looping through the collection. Or if I'm very sure that only I have to pick in the first matching digit or I only have to pick in the last matching digit, I can even do that. So over here, I'm very sure that there could be only one matching digit. Then I'm gonna use some function if it's present to get the index. Index isn't there. error. Item is not a member of system.collections dot generic dot enumerable. Okay. So then what is the other way to do it? Element at 0 dot to string. Okay. So let's save it. Okay. And now if we try running it, then we'll see whether it matches or not. And if it matches, then it would print in the this thing, that what is the number that matches, what is the string that matches that particular thing. So it ran too quick. So let's see. Okay, so we have it here that okay, it's true, and this is the matching string. So this is how you can make use of is match and matches. So earlier this is match and matches activity wasn't there in UiPath. So if you have to apply a regex, then you will have to use system.regulate expression stating that it is a regex, and then you can apply the regex like we do in vb.net. But now they have introduced these two activities dedicated for regular expression, working on regular expression, because we face it almost daily. Now let's move ahead. I am gonna comment it out because we have seen how what is the difference between is match and matches and how do we actually use it. Now let's move further for other in testing other activities. So the other one is string. Let me put it here. So now other is replace. So replace, as you can see, it would be very easy. So if I pass my string and I tell it the pattern, I can obviously have a regular expression pattern. Now if I say that wherever you find a digit that is between 0 to 9, any digit which is there of size, say 10, delete it. As of now, and to delete it with, I say delete it with market star. Okay. And store it in replaced string. Now what is going to happen is nothing would be replaced because the digit we have is of 11 digits. So let me make it 10 to 15. Okay. And this is of 11 digits. So obviously this would come inside that and it would replace it. And I'm going to put a right line here and I'm going to run it. So wherever it finds a combination of digits between the count of 10 to 15, it would replace it with star. So it has replaced it with star. Okay. This is my number star. Now moving further, then we have text to left slash right. Now I give full text as str example. I want a separator. So separator, I give it as space. Save text to left as, or I can give the separator as comma. So here we see a comma just next to high. So I'll say save the left thing as left string and right thing as right string. So it's very easy. You can even use split function directly if you don't want to go using this thing. And over here, I'm gonna have left string, then introduce a space, plenty space, and then the right string. So it's easy. I mean, I would advise to use split function if you have to split really. And also the advantage of using the split function is that you can, back to back, you can put in a lot of split that you want to split it with comma, then you want to split it on basis of space, or you want to split it on basis of hyphen. So but just by just writing the split function, you can split it accordingly. A complex splitting of the sentence you can do using the split function, and that I've taught in the videos already, so you can check it. Now then comes modify text. Now this is yet another new activity that UiPath has introduced. Now here we can modify the text as we require. Over here we have an str example 2. Let me drag it upward. Let me keep it here. Now I will say str example 2. Now if you actually look at this string, so you see a mix of digits, alphabets, special characters. Now I want to remove everything, just keep the digits, or I want to remove the digits and keep everything. So it could be either way. So that is one thing I can do. But if you have to give regular expressions, now suppose for find and replace, I have to give a regular expression, then I cannot give it here. If I have to actually give it, I'll have to give it here. Now over here, I say that this is the input, this is the pattern that replace it. So it has done its job. Okay. Now also, if I give this thing that replace all the digits and example, I pass extr example 2 and I drag it upward, and then we'll see what is the result. And over here, if I put replace string, so it would replace all the digits with star, or if I say replace all the digits with a blank, so it would do it. Over here, if you use in the modify text, if you use find and replace text, then you cannot pass regular expression, you'll have to pass simple strings. Okay, so now if I want to replace, I say replace hi with hello, and suppose I give hi in small lowercase and I do not say match case, so then it would replace. Also, I can keep on adding. Okay, I want to add now another modification. I want to say text to uppercase. Then I say change the text to uppercase. Okay, so it would all be done. So I can keep on adding multiple modifications, and then I can say save the result to final string. So yeah, it's done now. And I'm going to drag a right line here, and I'm going to say display my final string, and I'm going to run it. Or let me run it in debug mode to showcase here the result of each activity. So these are just the assignment one. Now this is the replace thing, and the replace string is only the numbers are there, everything else is replaced. So that's what we've done. If we go here, we say that in the input string, which is this containing everything, pattern, wherever is this pattern, capital D means everything except the digits. So it has replaced everything except the digits. Ignore case, replace it with this blank. If you want everything to be, one after the other, then you can remove the space. Now comes our modify text. So once over here, it would find and replace the text. Okay. And then it would change it to uppercase. And then when we actually, print it, so you can see, hello, I am doing good. This is my number. So that's the use. That's the new set of string activities that UiPath has introduced. So now it's which eases our task. So that's how you make use of if you're confused with the split function, how to apply it, help your attended automation. So while the bot is doing its job, you can minimize it, you can keep checking for it, that whether it is performing correct or not, or if there is a human intervention or human input required anywhere. You could say a very good reference. Keep staring at the screen and stop doing your work. So you can do it all parallelly. You can keep doing your work, and even I have learned it from there. So I'll be mentioning that in the description box below. And whenever an input or intervention is required, you can give it. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. That eases your job even more. The bot is doing your job, but you will not have to wait for the job to complete its job. Thanks for watching. So that's the whole idea and whole beauty of picture-in-picture mode. I hope you like the video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. See you in the next video.